Hey, what's up guys, the best slasher back from another video. Today I'm going to show you how I won a 20 win challenge. I got 20 wins there, as you can see. And some really interesting replays I'll show you guys. And I faced a lot of P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam for sure. Anyways, I'm just going to show you this match here. It's kind of crazy. I went 20-2. Previously I went 17-3 and 16-3. It's my third try, and we saw a lot of P.E.K.K.A. Champion bridge spam decks and a lot of this interesting Skeleton King graveyard deck. Anyways, I'm gonna log that Goblin Cage there to make sure it dies faster. And here I decided to rocket the Witch because I know it's gonna be a problem. And I know for a fact that he's not playing Balloon because no one plays a Balloon with Goblin Cage and Witch. And this is actually a really close game. He decides to scar me opposite lane, so I'm just going to go for a Princess here. Corner help take it out. In this match, you just don't want to give your opponent too much spell value, and you just want to try to get Inferno Tower value by playing it high if their Witch is out of cycle, and it should be fine. I'm going to apply pressure with the Goblin Barrel here. He's going to go with the Inferno Dragon, no problem. So apply pressure with the Goblin Gang. Now I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit for this Inferno Dragon like this. I'm just going to go for a Knight here. For sure I'm going to Princess opposite lane, or normally I'm going to go at the bridge. And if you get 2 hits, and yeah, you had to delay the Skeleton Army there because spells are out of cycle. And I decided to log this for sure. Last second. He said to go for the ability, so yeah, if you take some damage, go for a Goblin Gang plus an Ice Spirit. And a Knight as well. He's gonna go with the Witch in the middle, so I'm just gonna go Princess high, try to snipe it. So with the Inferno Dragon. And here I need to rocket for sure because he's gonna go in with the graveyard, and I have nothing to kill the Witch in the Inferno Dragon, so I had to rocket. It tells you with arrows, so I'm going to go for a log here, help clean up those skeletons. Unfortunately, we're going to take some damage, but we're so in like even damage, and we're not too far behind. It's going for a really nice Scar Me. Yeah, I'm just going for a Princess opposite lane here. Never mind, I just go Princess same lane. And I think he's going to fireball this. So I'd go for Goblin Gang in the back and a high Inferno Tower. Try to kill the Skeleton King as fast as possible. As well as creating pressure with the Goblin Barrel. So he like uses arrows on offense. He doesn't have it on defense, so he doesn't have it with his graveyard. Anyway, decides to go with another Goblin Cage. And I decided to go for a log Ice Spirit to help kill that Witch. I'm going to go for Knight same lane here. And I decided to rocket the Inferno Dragon because I know its value, and he just like gave me some tower value there, so I'll take it. And that's some interesting, that Witch just like looked at the Princess for a second and just went away. That was really unfortunate targeting for the opponent, so yeah. He had to arrow that, and I know I had to apply pressure here because he uses arrows and Scar Me, and he had to fireball that. Not looking too good for him right here, and I'm just going for a Knight. As well as a Princess down low, help clean everything up. Goblin Gang on the side. Here I'm apply pressure with the Goblin Barrel for sure. And I think I went for a log here to clean all those skeletons up. And he decides to go for another Goblin Cage. I just go for a high Inferno Tower here. Heading to a triple elixir, guys. 1 minute left. I said rocket the Skeleton King because I knew I needed to get damage. Go for a Goblin Barrel to apply pressure. And go for a Precision Log on his Scar Me, but I was kind of late. And he actually got a hit in because he misplaced a Scar Me. And we just need to cycle back to our log and a rocket to take his tower out. But I just try to defend here because it looks really scary here, like all the skeletons and the double Inferno Dragon. So go for another Princess here, help defend. And go for Night Spirit here. And I go for a log rocket, and it should be GG. I just decided to defend a little bit here. Went for a rocket. Now, I should have went for it earlier, but that's okay. So got the W there. Somewhat a little bit of tougher matchup on the tougher side because they have like three counters to your Goblin Barrel, and you're not able to defend. Anyways, just on to a game here. And it's a really popular P.E.K.K.A deck that's been like going around for some reason. It has P.E.K.K.A, Ram Rider, or Balram. Always has Mother Witch, is really tough. He's going to go there, try to get a hog. He does get a hog, which is unfortunate. So for a princess like this. And he gets one hit. I have pressure here with the Goblin Barrel, and he's going to log that. This P.E.K.K.A deck, guys, can have either Archer Queen or the Golden Knight. They're both really difficult to defend because Archer Queen like requires you to rocket her every time. And the Golden Knight, like you gotta play strategically and like can only use like your Knight for the Golden Knight and like save your Goblin Gang for their Rogue Ghost or whatever else they have, or Bandit. So you just put your Goblin Gang in the middle, it can fully counter Rogue Ghost, even though it does a lot of splash. Here I decided to go with the Princess Aggressive because I know that he has Fireball. And I'm not going to try to give him too much Fireball value. I go for an Ice Spear here to negate the charge. So my Knight can actually survive and kill the Mother Witch as well as killing the Golden Knight itself. So I have to go for aggressive Ram Rider, but he didn't have enough elixir for his log, so that was kind of unfortunate. And he ends up taking some damage. Let's go for Goblin Barrel because I knew he was low on elixir. He didn't have anything for our princess. We're going to get some nice damage on the left-hand side. Evis connects for one hit. I'm fine with that. We're actually up by like 2 elixir, which is good. Go for a Knight here. And I'm just trying to outcycle his log right here. But he's going to do a dash ability on the Golden Knight, so well played. It's going for a Mother Witch, trying to get some hog value there. I'm just going to log it back. Go for another Knight, and he gives me rocket value, so I'm going to take it. Okay, luckily the rocket actually hit the Ram Rider, or we would have been in trouble. Rogue Ghost is going to get some hits. It's going with the P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to just go for a Knight like this. And go for Princess Aggressive here. For Goblin Gang. He should have logged that, but he didn't. He went for an Ewiz. That was a waste of 4 elixir. Yeah, that Mother Witch ends up dying, and that was not really good defense by the opponent there. I'm just going for an Ice Spirit, hopefully stopping the Ram Rider, but it fails. Here I'm just going to apply pressure with the Goblin Barrel and see what he's going to do. He's probably going to log it. And I go for Inferno Tower, and he gives me so much rocket value here, I think. Or not. He decides to Fireball, and I had to go for a Goblin Gang like this. I went for a Knight. Here got a little sketchy because that P.E.K.K.A wasn't dying for some reason. You know, which got like so much value there. But I have to rocket this. And go for Goblin Gang, help kill out Ram Rider. Decides to Fireball, so I had to go for a Knight last second here. I remember Princess opposite lane because I knew I had to get damage. And give it the pressure so he can't like spam us. Went for a log. I think I went for a Goblin Barrel here to apply more pressure. Yep. Go for a Knight high because you never know with the Golden Knight. He can like dash onto anything, so you always want to play your troops really high against it. And for log there, try to apply more pressure, but he's back to his log. I go for aggressive princess here to get damage. Really nice timing. Had to play his P.E.K.K.A. And it was a little late there on the ghost, so our princess got 2 hits. I'm just going for an Inferno Tower like this. Go for Goblin Barrel to apply pressure. And here, let's go for a high Ice Spirit. For a Gom Gang to defend. He's kind of like, he fell for a Juke Barrel, and that's going to be a good game. Got somewhat close at the end, but able to pull it off. Nice win there against a really somewhat difficult matchup. Because they have a fast cycle, they have Mother Witch, and they have like so much splash, like with the Ewiz, the Rogue Ghost, and the Golden Knight. Anyways, let's try to find a difficult matchup here, guys. I lost to this one because I just rocketed the corner of the arena, and this guy just like overwhelmed me, so that's unfortunate. Show you guys this match. I played against Hog Recruits like so many times, it's like insane. So basically this whole challenge is about Fireball Bait Recruits, P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, and Skelly King Graveyard. So that's about like the meta, as you can say, of this challenge. Not log bait friendly, but able to manage to pull through because I played this deck so many times and lost so many times because it's really hard to beat. You just gotta wait for your opponent to make one mistake and basically you win the game. You don't want to overcommit. So apply pressure to I'm gonna apply pressure with the Goblin Barrel, and he's gonna Bar Barrel it. Go for Aggressive Princess because I know he was low on Elixir. And yeah, late Fireball comes down. I wish I had my Goblin Barrel back in hand, but I didn't. Here I'm just gonna save my Elixir, see what he has, and going for a Cycle Nice Spirit, and he's probably going to go for a Goblin Cage. Yep. I decided to log here because you always want to try to like make the Goblin Brawler pop out faster because it's better, so they won't have it with their push in time. And yeah, go for Goblin Brawler, perfect timing there. Plays Recruits. Also want to try to time your Goblin Barrel to where they play their Recruits in the back so they won't like have enough Elixir to defend. Here I didn't know just decisive here, just go for Princess in the back. And he decides to go for Raw Hogs here. I decided to go for a High Inferno Tower like this. And then go for a log here. And one of my subscribers, guys, in the comments down below said I should play my Princess in the back of the King Tower when defending against Rogue Recruits Hogs. And it actually works to some extent because they had to delay their Fireball, but the only drawback to that is that you gotta wait for their troops to get closer to your tower before the Princess starts shooting, so that's kind of bad. You just want to try to kill the Recruits as fast as possible so they won't be tanking for the Hogs. Anyways, go for Knight in the back here. Decided to go for a High Inferno Tower to like set up a defense. And I'm gonna log the side. You always want to log the side of Recruits where you want to get damage. So in this case, it's the right hand side, and decides to go with Fireball, so I go for a high Goblin Gang. And I actually had enough Elixir for my Rocket here. We hit a Goblin Brawler, that's huge. Just had enough Elixir there for our Knight. I think he's going to try to prediction Goblin Brawler with his Zappies, but he didn't. He decided to go for a Bar Barrel instead. I go for a lock here, try to like kill that Goblin Cage so the Brawler comes out faster, and goes for a Fireball to our Princess. I'm just going to try to cycle back to another one right now. He's over Recruits. I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel to apply pressure at the same time. And yeah, didn't have his Bar Barrel in hand, so we were able to take some damage there. But unfortunately, we didn't have enough Elixir for a Rocket. That was a problem. And we ate a lot of damage here. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure why they buffed Royal Hogs, but they did. And that's really an unnecessary buff because they're already strong as they are. Yeah, I didn't want to go for a High Inferno Tower because I knew we still play Zappies for the Princess. I go for an Ice Spirit here. Goes with another set of Recruits. You always want to kite things to the middle. That's why you'll see me play my Knight in the middle and Gom Gang in the middle. And go for Goblin Barrel to apply pressure because I know he's just spent his Bar Barrel there. And as our Goblins actually killed his E Spirit, which like allowed Goblins to survive and like get more damage on the tower, which is really nice. Here I'm just gonna try to get some chip damage. The Ice Spirit went for a Princess and a Log, try not to take too much damage there. Log got some value. Going for a Knight Goblin Gang. He's probably going to play his Flying Machine. There it is. I went for a high Inferno Tower to make sure it dies right away. For Nargon Umbrella, try to outcycle, and we actually outcycled him hard here. And yeah, it's going to be rocket range, and that's going to be a GG. Very nice game against an impossible matchup. But not that. It could be more worse if they had arrows, which in case this guy did. So it's kind of funny. I'm gonna show you guys this match, because this match was like at 18 wins. The second to last to 20, so that's 18. Went for a high princess, because I know like in high stakes games, it's very important to go for a high princess. But normally I won't do that if I know like what the opponent has, and they're usually running like if they have like minion horde or some sort of bait deck, I want to go for a high princess. I'm going to find out right away that this guy's playing the dreaded Lumber Loon Double Dragon Bowler Freeze deck. This deck's really difficult to play against. You just got to play it perfectly. And Inferno Tower is going to give you a lot of value in this matchup. You always want to play your Inferno Tower against your Bowler. It's the best counter, and they can't really do anything about it unless they like try to overcommit by like going with a Lumberjack Freeze. And that was a really bad Bowler. Should have played something else, and we were able to get a lot of damage. The E-Drag version of this deck is super hard to play against if they like play it correctly. If they play it right with the E-Drag version, you basically lose. But there's always a chance that they'll make a mistake or miss a Goblin Barrel. Went in for a Knight like this. And had a Rocket here. The Rocket actually hit the Lumberjack, which was like clutch, and took out the Bowler as well. We're up by around 1,000 HP, which is really nice. I went for a Goblin Gang like this. I was afraid he was going to Tornado, so I went for an Ice Spirit. Still able to defend. And heading into double elixir, you just want to play defense at this point. And just hopefully he doesn't get too much freeze value or get a Bowler lock on our tower. Went for a high Inferno Tower because I knew I tried to set up for a Princess Inferno Tower combo. And he played Lumberjack. That's a bad move because it's gonna die. He should have played Tornado. Went for a log to cycle first and go for a Goblin Barrel. Off to the side, he actually missed the Goblin, so he got like 2 hits. Very nice. Went for Inferno Tower here. Always going Inferno Tower 1 tile in because they can balloon behind the chain and like bypass your Inferno Tower. So I decided to rocket this because he plays Lumberjack close to his balloon. I went for Goblin Gang Ice Spirit to help finish the balloon off. Really scary, almost connected there. Here I'm going to go set up another Inferno Tower for his Bowler. Yeah, I just went for a Princess here to defend against the Baby Dragon. I'm fine taking damage on the left-hand side, but he went for a really bad Tornado. I don't think that was worth it in my opinion. He called it Art Goblin Barrel there, so it's well played. If you play your Goblin Barrel off to the side when you know that your opponent has Bar Barrel, you can miss one of the goblins. And for Inferno Tower like this, because I had nothing else to do, and there's a decent counter to an Inferno Dragon unless they freeze it. For a Goblin Barrel like that, and he says ignore it, so if we get 2 hits, you can log the Bowler back so it actually targets onto the Inferno Tower, but go for a nice rocket here. Goes for a freeze, but I'm not sure what killed the balloon there, but you guys can like replay that. It happened super fast. And once again, he missed his Barbell, so our Goblin got like 2 hits. Went for another Princess here, no problem. Went for a log to cycle because I need like 2 more logs and a rocket to finish the game. Went for another Inferno Tower high. Another Goblin Barrel like this. Late Barbell from the opponent, knowing that his tower's down to rocket range and a Bloon's not going to kill our tower in time, I just decide to rocket, and that's going to be GG. After this game, we're at 19-2, and here's the final game. I just hoped it wasn't a hard counter, and guess what, guys? It was a freaking hard counter. We went against Recruits, Hogs, triple spell, arrows, fireball, bar barrel, the whole 9 yards, guys. So I went for Gun Barrel here, anti-Nitto position, because I just want to play super safe in the beginning. For a high princess like this. Get some damage. I go for a Gom Gang on his flying machine there. I decided to go for a Gom Gang instead of a Knight because it can like apply pressure to Spirit Goblins. But in this case, it didn't work out because I had a Zappy there. And I think he decided to go with the Goblin Cage, so I go for an Ice Spirit. I go for a Knight in the back. And he decides to go Recruits behind his tower there, so it's kind of annoying. So I decided to go for Princess Ops lane because I have nothing else to do and try to set up a defense. Of course, he's going to like Fireball or Princess, no doubt. So here I decided to go for Gom Gang left, Log to the right. He uses his arrows. Go for a Knight in the middle here, try to like defend those 3 recruits. And luckily he didn't go for Hogs at 0 elixir because he would have gotten a lot of damage if he did. Here he starts to go with the Flying Machine. I'm just going to be patient here, waiting for it to cross and then play our Gom Gang in front. For Gom Barrel to apply pressure, and he actually caught it with his Bar Barrel, so that was well played. And I think I'm just go for an Ice Spirit plus a Log. Really solid counter combo against the Goblin Brawler. I know I can cycle back to my Log, so I'm not too worried about using it when he plays his Recruits. For a Gom Gang like this. And I'm trying to like save my Princess to play it behind my King Tower, guys, so he won't get any Fireball value. But the drawback is it has to like walk a little bit towards the troops, and their troops have to be on your side, like near super close to your towers for a Princess to target, so that's unfortunate. So he gets damage, of course, because it's this deck, it always gets damage. Goes for the Goblin Cage to defend here. And yeah, 2 princesses down, that's really nice. I went for a Knight, try to predict Zappies, but didn't play it. Played Recruits instead. I went for a Gom Barrel, apply pressure here. Things are not looking too good. He's going to counter with a Bar Barrel, and he has a lot of things down. He's going to arrow, and I have to go for a Log here. And we take 1 hit from the Goblin Brawler. That's a lot of damage. You see here where the comeback starts. Boom, predicted his Fireball, knew he was going to play it because he didn't have his Bar Barrel in hand. And he kind of panicked there, and he went for Hogs. Gom Gang applied more pressure, plus Log. Desperate Flying Machine, try to kill our Princess. And I went for a Gom Barrel aggressive here. And look at that, he misses Bar Barrel. That's what we need. And look at that, guys, back in a damage lead. Epic comeback. And right now we just want to play patient, just cycle Logs and Rocket on his tower, and we get the W. So here comes the first Log. Go for Gom Barrel here. And that's poor timing by the Recruits on the opponent, and that's going to be GG. Really nice game, really insane. Not sure how I won that, but really crazy comeback there. Learn from Surgical Goblin how to like avoid a Fireball with their Gom Barrel. It's really nice. Once again, guys, got the badge, 20 wins, improved from last season. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.